know that as long as Monyet can just stay alive, that they can go for this retake over on B.
Oh, Grabwell goes to grab one.
And he's still alive.
The lock-in, but I mean, Garnet's not paying attention as Monyet. Oh, he's doing it again.
Oh no!
Off the rip on 4K and ace to kick off the series. Monyet, you absolute split animal. 5 kills already locked in, 39 the record to beat.
When Aaron said on Twitter, be prepared for a big surprise, we all thought it was going to be the roster, but the big surprise was Monyet kicking things off with a classic ace here in the first round.
Just gorgeously done. I mean, able to really easily secure the one onto Garnet.
So they're trying to use this toxic screen to their advantage where they can set up a crossfire. They even have backup coming in the form of Lightning Fast as well.
Aaron avoiding that. He just cuts down 2. We're watching the wrong man. Show me his POV.
And Aaron's still alive.
Able to find one. He gets a third. Bazzi swings out the back sight, and only Lightning Fast going to be lost here in the fight. From back when he had first transitioned over into playing this initiator instead, as I'll hold my thought. The rocket, inevitably, Lightning Fast cannot get away from that one. Swing over towards the garage, and oh, the third shot is the charm. Catches Aaron in the head, and suddenly Talon on pace to go ahead and turn this into a thrifty.
Yeah, and with the weapons picked up as well, this is going to give them a good chance to bounce back, right? They're not going to always have to fight from behind. Global Esports, they are going to try for this.
They heard the drop, though, but Garnet's with a 4K will go ahead and bring them over the finish line. So a second round win for Talon. Being a Jetman is just the first stage of evolution. You have so much more you can offer. As what is this sheriffing? Texture and Lightning Fast just cracking skulls as Texture will get a second.
I mean, sure, you had 3 people lined up, so the ones in front were really just trying to bait for you, but still.
I mean, good lord. And now Bazzi's over here holding down this site with the judge. Good luck, Sushi.
Oh, well, oh, it was a nice jiggle peek, but it's still the judge that you're up against at that range.
Might not have been clean, but it doesn't matter. Spike is stranded over by Ramen, and they know exactly where Cruz is at. And Cruz finds one yet. Okay, so odd timing. Looks like he wasn't ready for him to be wrapped around up towards heaven that quickly.
I mean, yeah, there's no reason for them to try to greed this over on A. Okay. Well.
Why not?
Yeah, well.
I mean, you can't imagine, I mean, how the hunger, really, sitting back at home waiting for that passport to arrive so that you could finally fly out, join in with the rest of your team, and then get prepped to play. Double drop here in event. Garnets and Fox just checking things out, see if there's a forward hold. Lightning Fast, though, pushing up, ends up getting caught. That Boombot crucially does not spot Monyet. But they're not moving towards him. They're shifting away. However, he is nearby. Depending on when he wants to strike, this could be monstrous. For now, Monyet going to be nullified. Suppress coming in. The Seeker finds him, and he just rushes in for the kill. He finds the second. Monyet is an absolute god. He cannot be slain.
I mean, that's already so much damage done, right? You have to spend time for the res. Of course, now Bazzi, the only one left alive, but he's correctly gambling on this. He wants to go over to B.
Bazzi going to be looking for it.
30 seconds left.
Made the check close at stairs. Plant coming down, and basically I'd say new age default. As he starts inching his way forward. Spots one. Close there. Up on top of the rafters, however, is Pat, so we'll be able to shut him down.
Oh, they're going to try to pinch.
Oh, that flash does not connect. Garnet's shifting away, but his crosshair placement off as he tries to go for the re-swing. Pat will be able to find Monyet, but then Bazzi picks up a second, and that is going to be the spike. Location now confirmed. Seeker's chasing in. Confirm that Fox is here, has recovered it. In the meantime, they're well aware about this flank coming through from heaven.
Yeah, and they know where all 3 members are. The Seekers all died in different positions.
Lightning Fast, he goes aggro, he swings in. Now they know that Bazzi's back sight. He's able to stabilize, finds one, gets caught in the gravity well.
Slowest time with
the
the
flash.
flash.
Flash for flash, but he's got the jump. Bazzi with 4. Brings this now into 1v2. Cruz surrounded. Picture on the long flank about to arrive in garage.
Just trying to make sure you can create these angles that are beneficial to him. He doesn't have time, though.
Yeah, he's just walking through it.
Now he has to get back through.
He's planning right on the edge. About a second to spare, and Aaron, he knows. He says, with that much time, you're planning right on the edge of this hallway. Haven't seen any ops at all. Oh, he hits his head on the beam.
Yeah, Flash does well, so I think just kind of throwing him off just a bit. Has to use the showstopper to check close.
Yeah, that'll give you a concussion. Now Flash through. They'll find the site is widely empty at the moment, but the global member's not too far off. Dog for dog close up here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and back away as the spike gets planted.
Now, of course, that counter Trailblazer does mean that Bazzi gets to keep control of Alley. That doesn't allow Talon to push off of it. So now they are going to have to just fill the site. Now the question is, do they go for a bit of a flank here through mid?
It's an answering Cosmic Divide. It cuts the site in half horizontally.
And they're positioned to cut off anyone from B main as well.
Garnet still within the smoke. Do they read this? Fox going to be taken down, and they will eventually flush him out. Pat able to answer back one, but this leaves suddenly Sushi Boys all on his lonesome on the opposite side of the Cosmic Divide, and there's just nothing to be done. An 8th round snatched up, and he won't even be able to hold on to the weapon. Global looking terrifying here on the defending side.
Guiding Light, thankfully, buys just enough time for backup to arrive. Sushi Boys, he needs to stay alive here. Just hold on to vents. That's all you need to do.
Lightning bow. Okay.
Bit of a mishap. Now, if that happened in the very first round, we could say, all right, you know, first time jitters on the stage, but he was playing so well in the first half.
You know, there's not much excuse for that one, but we'll see if the rest of the team can go ahead and make up for it. Texture gonna look to boost over top of the wall. Garnet's waiting nearby.
Yeah, he
Thinks about the paint shells, decides to wait. Jump out, will get tagged down to 52. They're running out of time. They have to get this plant down. Cruz able to find an elimination. Garnet's going to be taking up 2 more for himself. And in the end, seems like a bit of an overcook here from the side of Global.
But with the timer at 30 seconds, they're actually going to have to commit just one way or the other. You can't dilly-dally up here in heaven. Now that Snakebite's going to buy enough time where they can't possibly rotate.
It helps slow things up, but the spray through the wall, Texture will be able to find Sushi Boys. Now that'll drop. But yeah, they need to try to make something happen here pretty quick. Lightning Fast getting tagged up midair. Pat able to find Aaron. Landing into the back of sight. It does end up being evacuated, and now they can go ahead and get this plant down as Bazzi looks to offer up some healing to the rest of his teammates. Everybody back to 100.
Well, they are all stuck, though. They're going to have to scurry away. Garnet's with the judge. He wants to take control of elbow, and he's good for 2!
Oh my God! Garnet's off the top rope. Able to find 2. Bazzi now last man standing, and he's good for it. Bazzi, what did you eat today? But look at where their money's at. This is like inverse Carmine Corp. They have so much money. They're not even buying down towards a reasonable degree.
Oh, Lightning Fast not able to dodge that one, but he gets covered.
The covering fires there from Texture, and then he gets the blind off just in time for Sushi Boys to push the wall.
Lightning Fast and surviving full flash is name a better combo because he's doing it constantly.
I don't know how he's getting away with it, but he absolutely should not be. The covering fire is perfect from Texture, and you know, I'm talking about how little they bought, and now I'm thinking about how big their bank account's going to be after this one.
I mean, yeah, this is one of those ways where they can say no matter what ults they get, we're going to get match point first, no matter what. And Monyet already on the flank, on that little screen on our right.
And they are not necessarily reading this.
Oh, the crossfires are so good.
Take it down, and Monyet swings out the fine Fox, and there you go. Getting ready to push in. Do they
suspect
read this? Oh, well, looks like the answer's going to be yes, but Aaron doesn't suspect there's a second.
Yeah, I mean, Pat, you know, trading in mid, trading in A, he's doing the most he can.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
How does Monyet win that? Well, the man's pushing. He jumps over the showstopper.
30 seconds.
What is happening in this map?
Oh, does he just have a special ability called Super Jump? Because he jumps over the spray, then he gets boosted up by the Sage Wall, which that was what really threw off the aim. But then he jumps over the showstopper.
Like Mario jumping over a bullet bill. So casually. And now they know exactly where Pat's at. He's going to try to flash for himself, swings in, will get one. But in the end, it's a team ace as Bazzi finishes the job and brings it to map point. See if they can get themselves in here. Oh, the vulnerable is out. Garnet's able to deal with Lightning Fast quite quickly. Last pack as well takes Aaron down to a sliver of HP. The second one intercepted by Texture, but Aaron, despite having 3 HP, managing to find a kill.
They know where he is. Oh!
Pat now needs to win it out, and he cannot. Monyet is the last man standing. Will find a 3rd kill to go ahead and finish the map. 13-6. Global on their map selection of split, making it look easy.
I mean, they purposely left the site entirely open.
And right before that wall goes up, Aaron getting line of sight, manages to go in. Takes down Garnet's. A lot of firepower left on the ground now here for the side of Talon.
Surely you suspect, yeah, that someone has come to the flank, but can they be ready for it? I mean, if the timing's right, Global Esports, they should strike from both sides at the same time.
Rossi backing away. They look like they wanted to use this dog, but instead it's going to be Bazzi picking up 2 kills.
I think it's a good call, right? You don't want to get caught with your hands out just trying to control the utility. Meanwhile, Cruz just trying to hide, but he gets caught.
They're just flooding them, and it's going to be a flawless pistol round. Might not be an ace for Monyet, but pretty much everybody getting involved in this one. Send the wall towards them. Rossi goes for the push. Oh no! And I think that might just be a little bit of over-eagerness here in his debut. Does end up going down. The rest of the team now looking to hold the line.
Aaron's stuck. He does need support, but Botsy not going to stay alive for too long.
And suddenly, we're in a 2v2. Weapons recovered. Sushi Boy's picking up that Spectre. See, Pat wants to do the same, otherwise still does have the Stinger. Swing out now into a 1v1. As it's Monyet versus Sushi.
But Sushi did pick up the Spectre. It's just a matter of mind games.
And he's just not ready for Monyet to be in that position. Was expected.
Now Rossi, he doesn't have the best of weapons. Oh, I was going to say not the best of weapons to take away the lockdown, but he is going to wait patiently for a kill.
Yeah, I mean, and he kind of needed that. The longer that he stayed, the more reliant he was going to be on needing that dash to be able to get out and avoid getting detained. So just pop that. No spray through the wall to try to disrupt this, but Rossi now on for an ace.
Oh, he wants it so bad.
In his debut map, what a way to jazz somebody up. This would certainly be it. The push out, and Bazzi steals it away.
Come on, you knew he was full flashed, my God.
He said, oh, I'll flash for you. Just kidding. I'm flashing for me. Roping across. This will have been heard and now spotted. Garnet's dropping down just in time to avoid getting getting any damage. The bite now zoning them back, and Pat, vulnerable, gets headshot, gets killed. Well, yeah, can't quite adjust to find the second, but then the dog comes in, finds one. A little bit of an awkwardness, though, as Fox takes down Garnets with his own Hunter's Fury, but at the end of the day, it's Rossi, the last man standing. The pride and hope of India now looking to bring them across the line. There's one gone.
He has no information on the others yet, though.
Oh, well.
Spots Cruz. They heard the drop.
Cruz is walking in, but it's a faster turn there from Fox in the corner. Is able to go ahead and get Talon that first round win. But again,
and Foxy wasn't spotted here through the. Oh, he's actually going to enter garage.
Yeah, he misses this timing.
But in some ways,
there's no one to cover for him.
Yeah, I mean, neither of them know surely of the other presence. Meanwhile, the site is being taken through Kitchen. A great guiding light.
Oh, Bazzi. Well, he does crucially shut down the pit. Denies that from being some entry util onto the site. Texture now spotting, but can't swing wide enough to take down Garnets. We'll find one. Garnets now pulls off of that plant. Shuts Texture down. Sushi Boys in the meantime catching Monyet on the rotate. The op in mid needs the shot. He nails it. Dash forward.
Does he know about Kitchen?
No, he does not. Still that lurk there. Pat able to find that punish. And now it's all on Aaron, the IGL, to try to make this happen. Knows where one's at, but at this point, Garnets could be anywhere. He's right out in front waiting.
Cruz is just there because he knows eventually at some point the Jet and Sky have to be together. They're going to push out. You can see it in the small screen. He's just waiting for them to come fight him.
Push not coming in. Some blind shots sent across. Looking for that hit. Rossi now able to find Cruz. As the Nanoswarm gets set and cleared. Lockdown will flush them back off the site. Maybe Texture would go for the answering defending lockdown just to try to draw the stalemate. Not to beat. Aaron so close to getting punished there through the pipes.
All right, using the Reckoning just to push back onto Snowman.
Oh, Monyet gets Fox through pipes, finds Pat. Now Garnet's dead. Seems like Global. They do not want them to get ahead, but man, what a quick two-pop there from Sushi Boys.
So much that Sushi Boys has to do. He's just being kept, his attention tied behind him because of Botsy's Sky.
Yeah, he's got to swing out wide. The initial shot on the up. It does not connect. Texture's got to back off. Suddenly, this is winnable. It would have to be an ace. He's looking for it. Texture will say no. Shuts it down, grabs the up, hands the defuse over to Bazzi. He's got just enough time to go ahead and make that work, and we're tied up in 5-5.
They most likely want to try to push in further as well, but here's a lockdown.
This is going to draw them forward. They're going to want to clear this.
Oh, absolutely.
So they're going to push the corner, try to get the destroy on it, and they do. The smoke goes down, Texture falls. Plant now getting ready to come in. Aaron's going to be noted. Garnet's up top, decides not to take the fight, ends up backing away, and as Aaron drops to the low ground, he will also get picked apart.
It's a great setup, and during that chaos, that actually allows Pat to hide up there in the nest, but he is going to have to leave. No, he's going to win.
Doesn't win that fight somehow. Pat able to stabilize the aim, goes down to 30 HP, sure, but wins it out. Now Rossi with an operator. What can you do? A flawless round to end the half and tie it up at 6-6.
Revealing area.
Recon and a fairly forward position here from Garnet. Puts just a very small amount of damage in onto Texture, but he himself gets knocked down to 41. Good return fire. No kill found quite just yet. Rossi now at 33. And Cruz spotting. Let's go ahead and get the double team. Monyet going to be taken down now. Texture falling as well. Swing on the corner. Rossi and Aaron able to reply back. Rossi looking for another one, but just one more bullet on that frenzy steady. Would have been able to find it. Said it's going to be Bazzi now in a 1v2.
Now Garnett somehow still surviving with 15 HP, but he's correctly waiting to make this a 2v1. He's just going to play kind of shield or bait here for Pat. I mean, or Pat with the better health, he could try to stand up front as Garnett tries to get the aim with the Ghost.
But he's not going to read it. Expects that wraparound's going to come through from the back Raptor. It does not, and that's going to be Talon. Second half pistol rounds going their way. Used drone going to be thrown in as well. Fox just dumping any and all util that he can. They use the pistols to clear the drone, so they still might not have a sense that this is going to end up being a buy. Now they do.
No.
Push up over the top again. Cruz making this play, finds one yet. It's a 1-for-1 for now.
Yeah, and the fact that he stays alive, this has bought so much time for Pat to just make sure that there hasn't been a rotation yet.
Bazzi managing to find two. Garnett's putting that Vandal to work. Does punish. Man advantage barely there, though.
Yeah, Talon, the idea here is going to be use your utility, make sure you're setting up for kills for Garnett with that Vandal, and then maybe even Pat just drawing aggro with the Cove and trying to force the defuse here.
I just feel like having Texture here a little bit sooner might have been good for him. Rossi turns the corner, puts a little bit of damage in.
One enemy remaining.
Up on the spike, they spray through, they find one. Garnett's going to fall, and there you have it. The force buy paying off dividends.
Meanwhile, Nanoswarm placed on B default to buy time should the attack come through here.
Oh, and they get the
collapse!
Garnett's, they both just swing together. That's Texture and one yet knocked out. And that's how you even things up again. The push coming in, nearly finding Sushi. Just spot him. Rossi not able to find the kill. Pat, what a turn is that?
Oh.
He gets the third to boot.
Wow.
And suddenly, from a flawless into a flawless of their own, Seeker's now going to be let loose.
He's going to wait until the last
One
second.
pushes up into the nest. Rossi will be the first to fall. Manniente trying to spam him out of position. Garnett does go ahead, exit towards backside.
Yeah, but
How do you get in here? I mean, Pat is still swinging around the backside, and they will just get cleaned up. Only Fox getting taken out there. Talon Cruz ready to utilize this as the Seekers go chasing. The walls come up from Aaron as well, looking to cut off that screen's access.
Now, Seekers and Trailblazer has cleared out the first floor of the pit, so they know they're not there.
Fox finding one, puts some damage on the Rossi, forces him to exit.
Oh,
and,
the snake bite!
Right in onto the Cove, and it's going to be the shock dart that finishes the job.
Oh my God, the debuff coming in on timing there. What a good setup.
Fantastically done. Bazzi noting Pat, but they flush Sushi Boys out of the back site. Does bring this into a 3v3. Garnett's still wary about a flank in mid. We'll now start rotating over to join in with the rest of the team. Lockdown going to be used. Texture invests this. Bazzi cuts one down. Identifies where Fox is at, but Fox wins the fight. Vandal headshot to go ahead and finish the job. And now they can use this to just go ahead, push up, and finally grab the spike and get this plant down.
Foxy just trying to see if he can get a little bit of spam right at the edge of the lockdown. It does get planted, and no Blade Storm ready for Garnets. They have to work with the operator.
They have one nano to try to bring this across the line, and it's going to be cleared. Texture now, his position noted, but he wins the fight. On to one. Garnett's full HP, and Texture, he does it again! Back-to-back rounds to keep them in this.
So, might as well just use Hunter's Fury to try to get a lead, because you are desperate to catch up
Oh
here.
my God! Oh, the combo of Bazzi and Rossi is continuing to go hand in hand. I'll headshot him, you finish him.
Yeah, and you took out the Killjoy, so you know that they have to be focused on Kitchen once again. You just plant Rossi to draw attention on the lurk here.
Cruz trying to buy some space, throws down that bite, sprays in up top. Not yet, don't believe, not getting hit by the dart.
Oh, but Rossi's already all the way through
30
Kitchen.
seconds left.
He's on the flank. Now, time-wise, do they rotate over to B? They're actually going to get around Pat as well.
Oh, but that lurk around the back. Rossi with the blades out, finds Cruz. Now a 3v4, the spike being still brought around the corner. Pat gets the jump, finds Rossi. Time running low. The Reckoning going to be invested. The way
push on
down, he goes in, and he's going to be able to take them both down. The spike is planted, but Texture is just not in a position to make anything happen this time around.
Yeah,
he finds one,
kills,
but they can just stay stuck to this. Yeah, even if you get the nano in there, it's just not good enough. Pat will find 4 in the round, and there we have it. We are tied up again at 11-11. Nano spotted. Aaron interrupts the plant just to go ahead and clear that one out. In the meantime, swing around the back. Texture going on the lurk, trying to catch anybody moving out under tube. Oh, and breaks line of sight just in the right Oh, yeah, I was going to say at the right time to avoid seeing Sushi Boys, but then Garnets is right around the corner to get the elimination. Now Aaron has to pay attention to the back flank.
Yeah, but
Rossi with one. Patsy with another. They're just trying to inch forward and take down Cruz. And with that damage being dealt, it is just Fox now with that Vandal in hand to try to kill off 4.
Oh, and look at their positioning. They're not taking any chances. They just flip it on its head.
And run to the hills. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Fox ends up falling, and Global Esports will at long last